Either of you believe in love at first sight?
I can't believe in it because it's never happened.
I do. I know somebody said that, and I attacked him because I found that it's not just wrong; it's damaging.
In what way?
Because you see, the whole Hollywood industry of this love at first sight and the movies and the fairy tales that you get taught, it damages you for relationships. It makes you expect far too much from a relationship. It's like the women who say, yeah, I want him to be my best friend, I want him to be my husband, I want him to be my... That's what you have friends for fuck's sake. You can't fulfill all those things with one person. And if you try to, you're going to fail, and then you're going to get all bitter and twisted, and it's all fucked up. And the whole idea of the love at first sight thing as well, that is doing a disservice to what love is about. If you're going to love at first sight, and love is a waste of time, it's bullshit. Love is bigger than having it at first sight.
And where's the idea that your partner can give you everything? Where does that come from?
I reckon it's a modern idea. A pretty good friend of mine, a very wise man, and I trust him deeply. He said to me, never give everything of yourself to a woman. You give everything to yourself of a woman, and imagine she walks out in the street next day, gets run over by a bus, your life's over. If that's all you're about, then your life is pretty shallow and small.
I have to disagree.
Go ahead. I'll destroy you.
I think you're right in the sense that if you do open up to a woman everything and she walks at you, then yeah, it can shake you because it's happened to me. But I would do it again if I felt I found the right person.
Okay, when I say give everything, I mean I'm not saying don't love and don't love powerfully. I'm saying there's a certain part of yourself that you keep to yourself. There's a certain part of you that is just for you. It's not for her. You're bigger than just being something for somebody else. You don't do everything just to please the other person.
Oh no, I agree with that.
Her happiness is not what it's all about. That sounds harsh, but it's not
I just want to be able to.
Now you gotta start thinking about yourself.
I have no self. I don't even know who I am without Jamie.
I'm gonna puke.
When all your happiness is based on that one person.
Yeah, it can be devastating when that person walks out. Yeah, of course it can.
But that's not acceptable. All your happiness should not be based on one person. That's.
I don't think it's wrong.
Tiny.
I don't think it's wrong to do that. I think it's absolutely fine if you want to do that. If you feel that you're comfortable with this person and you trust this person and you love this person, I don't see why there's a problem.
Because I think because it's more.
Of course, it's a big risk.
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's not just about the relationship. It's about your life. It's about the fact that if your life is, it's like if your life was only about railways or your life was only about train spot in your life. It's equally geekish. It's just more acceptable for your life to be all about your partner.
The reason why I can speak, because I'm coming from this background, and I feel I'm getting over it. Do you know what I mean? And I did put everything into her, without a doubt. I mean, knows I didn't speak to her for years, because it was just about me and Michelle. And now she's not in the picture. I respect you're still there. Anyway.
So what have you actually learned from that, if you do it all over again?
I've learned that women don't know what they want.
No, what have you learned?
What have I learned?
I mean, what would you do differently? Because you're saying you do it all over again. Well, for me, that's foolish. Why would you do it all over again?
Because
what have you learned?
I think you've got to be able to trust someone, and obviously it was the wrong person. But you'll never know that.
You're never really going to meet the right person.
No, you'll find someone, and you'll mould her into the right person.
Yeah, okay.
That's what you'll do.
That came out wrong when I say you want to meet the right person. What I mean is, there is nothing in life for which you can completely trust in and revolve your whole life around. There's nothing in life like that. Not just a woman, but religion, your job, anything. There's nothing in life like that.
I think I can do that in a woman. I think I can do that.
And would you get out of it then? I mean, obviously you didn't miss me or your other friends very much when you were with Michelle. So what is she giving you that we can't apart from sex?
It's all about the trust. It's about sharing things, you know what I mean? Anything you want to talk about.
I'm not saying don't trust her. I'm saying
don't put your all in.
I'm saying don't just abandon yourself to somebody else.
This is why pornography is so despised by so many women, and men are considered deviant for liking it.
It's no better than pornography.
And what? Pornography causes violence.
I'm not hardcore like some feminists, but there's something to it.
There's no proven correlation between looking at smut and committing crimes.
I don't care what the numbers say, it's more subtle. It objectifies women.
Was hardcore pornography responsible for the fatal addiction that motivated a notorious serial killer?
You really feel that hardcore pornography and the doorway to it, softcore pornography, is doing untold damage to other people and causing other women to be abused and killed the way you did others.
On the contrary, pornography is an extremely healthy outlet for male sexual energy. Soft pornography is not a gateway to hardcore pornography, any more than face painting is a gateway to permanent clownhood. Some people say that porn and rape are connected. Do you think that that's true?
In terms of disrespect for women, because I've been, I've heard the stuff about if you're watching porn on a regular basis, then what you're looking at is not a person or a human being. It's basically it's something for your pleasure. It's a hole and breasts, and so the way that when you go out and you're looking at women in the real world is you're putting that kind of fantasy figure on them, and I can see that. But we're adults, and when I look at porn, I know it's fantasy. I know that these women are doing it for money. I know that. I know that most of it's faked. I know that they stop every now and then to make it come across the time.
Is that it's out there. What I've found out recently is that I watch a lot of porn. Yeah, and those
how much is a lot?
Well, if you knew how much porn I had, you'd be shocked.
How much? Come on, tell me how much.
About 40 gigabytes worth.
That's only if you watch it on a computer. You won't appreciate how much porn that is.
That's awful lot of porn.
But it's not because.
How many hours of porn is that?
Oh Jesus Christ! Hours and hours.
You've got your own porn stash?
Yeah, that's all DVDs.
DVD. Do you order them just normal?
No, I just go into Soho sex shop.
You don't feel uncomfortable going in there?
No. I won't go by myself. I usually go with mates. Ray always comes down for porn shopping visits, so we'll head off.
I don't do that.
That's like organised porn.
Yeah, organised porn.
That makes it okay, doesn't it?
Okay, so what do you get out of porn that you don't get out of a woman?
Oh mate, it's just the whole glamour thing, isn't it? But there's only a certain type of porn that I'd watch. It's got to be certain camera angles, certain camera shots.
Jesus, you're
I know. I have to see that the whole figures. I don't want close-in shots. And I don't think. Well, to me, I don't think it's related to rape at all. It does make me horny. There's no doubt about that. It does get me in the mood. But the last thing I think about is actually going out and raping a woman.
Well, so sex perverts are going to watch porn. Of course, it's not true the other way around. It doesn't mean people watch porn as sex perverts.
No, not at all.
That's all. But of course, sex perverts are going to watch porn. Just in the same way that some gun nut is going to read gun magazines. Doesn't mean gun magazines cause gun crime.
Yeah.
Well, does that mean that you treat women as sex objects? If you watch porn and then you go to work and your boss is a female, you can look at her as a sex object?
Well, no, because there's men in porn movies as well.
Yeah, but you don't really see them very much.
That should be removed.
No, it's funny.
It's women on women, pureness, purity.
Do you know what? It's funny to say that because I'd prefer to watch a heterosexual porn film than a lesbian porn.
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah, actually, so do I. You need the money shot. Yeah. No, girl can be nice.
That's right, you do need it.
No, girl can be nice. You get some really.
Girl is a waste of space.
No, you can get some really hot girl action.
No, you've got two hot girls and just get two guys in there with them, and I think that's better.
Yeah, well, that's what they usually do. They usually walk in halfway.
If they want to warm themselves up, I don't mind. As long as the real deal happens. And so, do you think if anyone wanted to ban porn or said that if you watch porn that means you hate women or something, what would you say about that?
I'd tell them to shut their face because it's bollocks.
Would you hit them as well?
I wouldn't hit them. No.
Actually, my girlfriend was I remember. Yeah, she used to actually watch more porn than me. She used to always go and watch my porn collection.
What's her number?
You know her actually.
Do I?
But yeah, and so if that's the case, then what? She's a self-hater. What's that about?
Porn isn't just about women, and I think we need to get away from that fact. It's about men too. And yeah, ask the women those questions.
Although women, I think women, when you talk about sex, men think of women. I think when you talk about sex or sexy, I think women also think of women. If you open a Cosmopolitan magazine and you want to see a sex picture, it's all women. It's full of half-clothed women. Women's magazines are.
That's because women
sex
are attractive.
is all about women. A naked man is not attractive. I don't think naked man is even attractive to a woman.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I don't think women really want to see a very naked man on they'd rather see Kate Moss, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think
or Beyonce and say, oh, I'd like to have her ass.
And so would I. So you know, what's up in common?
So we're all in agreement. The real reason for women's problem with porn, and by extension our feminist society's problem with porn, is that it lessens men's addiction to the women around them. Anything that reduces men's direct dependence on women for sexual or emotional release is a bad thing for female power. Virtually all men like pornography, so it's easy to see, if it's attacked as a bad thing, it has the power to make all men feel bad about themselves. This is why pornography is regularly attacked, and often linked to crimes against women, even though no such link exists. The vast majority of films are about the search for the girl, fighting for the girl, risking life and limb for the girl, finding the girl, proving himself to the girl, killing as many men as possible to save the girl.
I will find you. No matter how long it takes, no matter how far. I will find you.
TV series are clothed in feminine themes, typically with women ditching useless men or abandoning marriage for true love, and don't even pretend to present storylines and characters that would interest men.
Let you eat the last piece of cheesecake. Hold a radio over my head outside your window. Unfortunate way that makes me hate you. Love you. So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
Men are not allowed to do anything without women involved. Gone are the days when it's okay to have a film or series strictly starring men. The closest I've seen to a male-only cast is Entourage, and yet this is regularly misandrous, almost as if to make up for no female star.
In a shitty little apartment with 5 brothers and sisters and a psychotically drunk father.
We used to say about Pops, no child support, no calves.
You know how many times he gave my mother money when my father wouldn't?
My father filed bankruptcy, left my mother with nothing, not even child support.
When ITV launched ITV4, this was supposed to be a solitary channel for men amongst a sea of channels aimed at women. But it's no more good for men than is supplying cocaine to an addict. Whilst you'll find plenty of good-looking women and sports on ITV4, you'll never see a show to genuinely support men.
Advice 2 for women suffering from mental or physical abuse. That's coming up after 9 o'clock.
ITV4 and other channels aimed at men succeed only in continuing the unending campaign to further addict men to women. This is unhealthy for men, because to invest our mental and emotional health in women is like investing our physical health in a vampire. Only very rarely in film will you ever see a strong man, a truly strong man, not enslaved to the beauty and honour of women.
God, aren't you even gonna kiss her goodbye?
No.
When I came to live in this house, I promised myself that no woman should ever enter it. So far, none ever has. You're the first.
Okay, Johnny, I'm coming to get you.
Hurry, bro.
I gotta go.
Red, you go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.